Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, my loves. Good morning, my angels. It is an early one, so those of you that are up with me, hello, hello. Good morning. We are getting towards the end of the week. It is now Thursday. All right, one more day to go for those of you who work at Monday through Friday. For those of you who only work, hey, kitty, come, babes. For those of you who only that today is your Friday, well, happy weekend. Okay, hope you have a restful day. Happy birthday to my Virgos out there. Hope you enjoy your birthday. Here's to seeing another year, a year older or a year younger, however you want to put it. Okay, thank you for joining me on my channel, Guided Leap of Faith. The energy that I'm feeling right now is on losing something valuable to you, or misplacing, or mishandling, or just not being able to locate or find that thing or that person. One on one, when I say that, that means a lot to you. Okay? So misplacing that loved item or that loved one, not being able to hold it dear, searching, trying to find it, wanting to replace it. Okay? Feeling like it's missing and yearning for it. That's the energy I'm feeling. So I want to tap into that energy right now. And I know that energy feels like you hope that you can get it back, because it does. It is very near and dear to you. It means a lot to you, and it's one of those things that you didn't even know was missing until you looked up and it was gone. It's always been in this rightful place. It's always been there. You got so used to it being there. And then you look up one day, you reach for it, and it's like, well, where is it? Where are they? They're not here. And you realize, oh my gosh, this thing meant a lot to me, or this person meant a lot to me. Now they're gone. Now it's gone. You look everywhere, you can't find it. And now you're really missing a part of you. It feels like a part of you is just gone. That's how I feel the energy is this morning. So I'm going to use that as the energy to look into the search and see, like, will it be found? Will it be replaced? Will it come back? Will it be recaptured? Okay? So let's lead in with our morning prayer. God, I come before you in gratitude today with the growth that you have fostered in my spiritual life. I recognize this journey is your gift, not by my strength, but by your grace. Help me to remain humble and open to your leading. Continue to nurture the fruits of your gift within me. May I use my growth to bless others and glorify you in all that I do. Thank you for bringing constant guide and a filling source of strength of Jesus. In the name of Jesus, amen. Ask my spirit guides, my ancestors, I just got confused a minute. Michael, Archangel Michael, protect me, the collective, my friends, my family, as we go on a spiritual journey from any negative harm, any negative energy, any negative ill will anyone's throwing our way. Okay? I'm trying to get this right because I like to channel my music in the background. Okay. All right, spirit team. All right, Sarah Knight. Knight. Give me the messages that I need. Tell me more. Tell me more about this person, this item that's missing, that can't be located right now. We know that it's around somewhere. We know that they're around somewhere. It's just misplaced, or not misplaced, but divinely hidden or divinely covered at the moment, but will be revealed later. Tell me more. Tell me more about this misplaced item or person. Door to Spirit and the reverse. Yeah, this 32, this energy, it is misplaced. It's misplaced at the moment because this card reversed. It means that you have to you may find yourself feeling extremely disconnected, or it seems that your intuition is falling or failing you, in that you're not in tune with your intuition. Okay, You're not maintaining a peaceful moment. You're longing for something. Like I said, you're feeling like the energy I told you I felt before I started was that you feel like something that's always been there, something that's always been in place is now not in place. And you didn't realize it until you went to reach for it and realize it's gone. You searched, you can't find it. Then it's that missing part of you, okay? So you may be distracted by worldly matters or personal problems to arrive and even enjoy the deeper sense of your spirit, the connection. The paradox here is that you can let go of the drama. You can let go of the distractions. You can let go of the intense emotions. The more spiritual peace you bring, the more solutions that you will find in your life. So this is a call for you to relax, to let go of everything that no longer serves you, to meditate on your soul self, your higher self, that resides within your heart, to allow the connection to grow, and then you'll find that many doors will open to you as a result. You will find that missing part, that missing thing that you're missing, okay? The thing is, you need to let go of everything that's not serving you. Let go of the distractions. And that anxiety you feel in, that inner conflict, that thing you're yearning for, it's within you. But you can't find it until you heal, until you take time to meditate and discover what it is that you're missing. Okay? It may not be gone for good. It's a 32. So a 32 breaks down to a 5. A 5 is inner conflict, external conflict, which would be your distractions. It talks about change, okay? 5 represents change. It can represent fast change as well. It can represent loss, grief, regret, disappointment. It can represent you feeling abandoned. That missing thing that I said you're longing for, you're feeling at a loss because you can't find that thing, that person that you're searching for. It could be an object, it could be a person, it could be any type of item, it could be a pet that's missing, okay? You just know that something's missing out of your life, something's missing that's always been there, something that's always made you content, that's made you happy, that's no longer there, okay? It's missing. Doesn't have necessarily mean it's missing for good. It could be, but it doesn't have to mean that. Spirit guides, what else? What else? What else, Spirit guides? Sarah, what else? Journey. You feel to take that journey. Alright? So someone did not journey within when they were supposed to. This card is calling you to go within, to journey, to do some deep healing. Look within yourself. All right, you may have a desire to move on or just get away for a while. Some of you are looking to take a vacation. You're under a lot of stress. Um, it indicates that there is a delay somewhere in your life, or even some type of cancellation. Um, it something could be standing in your way. Maybe you wanting to go towards someone, that thing that you feel is missing, that you now recognize is missing, but you can't go towards it because of some obstacle in your life. Something's holding you back, whether it be finances, whether it's a third party, whether it's a job, whether you're married, you need to get a divorce, maybe you have too many responsibilities, whatever it is. You feel like there's some type of delays and some type of something canceling it out. Maybe there's no contact. Maybe you don't know if they'll take you back. Something could be standing in your way, or perhaps lines of communication may get crossed. Okay, you're blocked. They blocked you from communication. They blocked you from social media, or they're not willing to talk to you. Don't let the potential change. Don't let the potential changes set you. Okay, don't let what's blocking you set your mind out. Okay, well, I'm just going to give up. I'm not going to go. All right, find another way. Refocus your energy and be flexible enough to alter your schedule or destination. Remember, you can always create new adventures, even if the present location or situation looks dim to you. All right, so even if you feel like it's too many obstacles keeping me from what I really want to do, you have to look at things from another perspective. Is there another way to obtain it? What do you need to do to remove the blockages? What do you need to do? Do you need to heal something? Do you need to release somebody? Do you need to fix an addiction? What do you need to do? It's a 2. So 2s do talk about balance, choices that you need to make, balancing out situations, balancing out your chakras, all right? Twos can talk about the high priestess as well. So it talks about using your inner wisdom, using listening to your intuition, planning, making better choices, connecting. You are attracted to something or someone, all right? Um, and two can talk about indecision. Right now, you are undecided about how to go about it. You just need to pause, meditate, look at another perspective, another way to obtain what it is that you want. Okay, so make sure these cards aren't in reverse because some of these are coming out in reverse. And I just want to make sure it's supposed to. Alright. So we are definitely, spirit is confirming what I said. The energy I felt was that you feel like something's missing. You may just be realizing something's missing, something that you didn't pay attention because you were so distracted with your life, with what you had going on. You never really paid attention about what something meant to you before, and how important something was because you just set it aside. And now that you want it, now that you're reaching for it, it's not gone. It's gone. It's not there. And really, do you even know how long it's been gone? What else, Spirit Box? Thank you. Yeah, you were all tied up. You're all tied up with responsibilities. You're all tied up with distractions. You saw, what you wanted. You saw it. You wanted it. You put it up on the shelf. Like I said, you were interested in it. You were attracted to it. All right. You knew that eventually you wanted to be with that person, or you wanted to be at that place, or you wanted that thing. Okay, because it's going to mean different things for different people, but you held yourself back out of fear, out of insecurities, out of comfort for where you were. You felt trapped, okay? Whether it was your mindset, whether it was obligations. Again, maybe you were married. If you weren't married, maybe you had children. Maybe you had more than one child. Maybe you felt like you weren't financially secure because you had to take care of these children, pay out, maybe alimony, divorce, take care of another situation. You just felt like you took on a lot. But the thing about it is, like, you see how it is tangled in the weeds? This person could remove this at any time. This wrap around the head lets me know that you were covering up something. So whoever this person was, whatever this thing was, or this place, like, you didn't reveal what was on your mind. You didn't express your thoughts, okay? You did not speak the truth. You kept that covered. This covering around your head lets me know that all these thoughts were jumbled in there. You did a lot of overthinking, all right? You were in your mind, trapped in your mind as well. That's what kept you from moving. You talked yourself out of something. You held yourself back. You could remove this scarf at any time, this head covering at any time. It was these limited beliefs, your negative thinking of, and you're overthinking, no, I can't do it. Oh, I have this going on. Well, maybe later. I'm too busy now. Well, I need to do this for so and so. I need to be here for so and so. So and so expects me to do this. It won't work. What if they hurt me? I got hurt in the past. How can I trust them? What if it's not real? What if it's not love? What if it's lust? What if it's just infatuation? What if it's temporary? All of that. Well, they're independent. What if I'm not can't meet their expectations? It was just so much. Okay, you talked yourself right out of a gift horse. That's what you did. So this is a 23. Again, we go to a 5. Inner conflict. You had a lot of inner conflict. Okay, you may have had some external conflict going on in your life, some disagreements, some arguments, going on with your family and friends as well, or your community, with your children, whomever. But you needed to make a change. This was a call for change. So you have 2 cards out here. Look, you have mirroring. 3223. That's a mirror number, okay? So you didn't take this journey to go in, to heal, to move on, because you were mirroring all this conflict back to yourself, all this inner conflict to yourself, all right? That's how you missed out, and that's how you didn't recognize this thing was leaving your life. This thing was moving on. This thing was no longer there. You didn't change. I'm going to put this angel number, I'm going to put it in my description for you. because it's mirror. Okay, so which the mirror number is 2332. It lets me feel like a twin flame came into your life. Okay, 1501 when I said that, because you definitely have that mirror number. So you needed change. You needed to change. You needed to come out of this inner conflict. You needed to fix your insecurities. You needed to change. Give me more. Give me more. What else? Thank you. 47. Yes, someone came into your life to help you evolve, to help you change, to help you grow, to take you to the next level, to transform. Someone like a mentor, a teacher, someone that was very spiritual, all right, in nature. This was a spiritual bond that came into your life that you released, that you let go, that's misplaced from you now, that you're yearning for, you're longing for, that you're wanting for. This person has elevated. This person has gone to the next level. This person could be someone, this is a thinking person, so this could be an air sign, specifically a Gemini. They are thinkers, all right. They love to read, they love to communicate. This could be someone who likes to write. They're in their head as well. They may be a reporter, teacher, librarian. This could be a storyteller, a great communicator. All right, with this butterfly out here, lets me know that this person has transformed, has moved on, not looking back to return to the old self. The old self has died, okay? This person wearing this jacket lets me know that she could have possibly covered up who she was, her true identity when she was with you, because she wanted you to see her for who she really was and not for you to see her. She wanted to see how you would treat her, not knowing who she really was. So she could have possibly, or spirit could have possibly hid her true identity from you until it was time, okay? And seeing how you would carry out, how you would treat her, how you would, if you would be yourself. And it looks like you did not pass the test because you didn't do the work, you didn't do the change. All right, and then they revealed her as being your spiritual guide or your mentor, your teacher. All right, this is someone who is elevating. She has a scroll in her hand, many books. So somebody could be looking to go back to school. Somebody could be doing spirituality. Someone could be looking to mentor. This is a 47. That goes to an 11. All right, so this was definitely spiritually guided. Someone who of the universe, who divine sent your way to help you in elevating and in healing. Okay, give me one more because I want 5. Yeah, you were hostile towards this person. All right, you were hostile. You were defensive. You were standing your ground. You did not want to change. You were not interested. You didn't treat her right. You were very hostile towards her because look how you are towards her. You didn't want to do the work. Okay, she came in to mentor you, to teach you, to help you evolve, and you stood there, no, I don't want to change. I'm happy where I am. I'm happy right here where I am, in my comfort zone, with what I built, with my friends, my family, my community, with my insecurities, my fear, my abandonment. I'm protecting my heart. I'm not letting you in. I'm not letting you close to me. I don't care about your spirituality. I don't care about your unconditional love. I like it, but I don't want to do the work. I'm not ready. Okay, I'm going to protect me. I'm going to protect my environment. I'm going to protect those who I'm comfortable with, and I don't want to hear what you have to say. That's what you said. All right, it's a 26. So the 26, now it's 8. Now you're dealing with your karma. Now you're dealing with all these hostilities. Now you're dealing with all this external conflict. Now you're dealing with missing this person out your life and feeling like something's gone and wanting it back because you didn't want to do the work. All right, so let's do some clarifications. Let me go ahead and put my crystal up here. Let's do the clarifications. Give me more and door the spirit in reverse, please. Give me more to door the jumpers. Yep, you juggled. You juggled this person because you were so distracted with responsibilities. Again, like you liked them, you're curious, you were actually interested. You part of you wanted it, but you weren't balanced. You weren't ready to balance yourself out physically, mentally, emotionally. You juggled priorities. Even though you manifested, you wanted someone to come in that you can love. You wanted somebody that you can share. You manifested this person in your life, and then when they came, you said, no, not ready. Go back. Yeah, I'm manifested. This is what I said I wanted. The universe gave it to me. God sent me what I said I wanted in a package I wasn't used to. opposite of what I'm used to, and I said I want it, but I'm not ready. So I'm gonna fight you off because the timing is not right. Right person, wrong time. That's what you said. We have this crossing. You weren't ready to take that leap of faith towards love. You weren't ready to give to yourself. You weren't ready for that new beginning. You wanted to maintain your freedom. You wanted to be single, okay? Or if you were in another relationship, you felt like you were still single. You could have been in an open relationship, all right? You just you didn't want that spontaneity. You weren't ready to take the risk. You weren't ready to give of yourself. Give me journey in reverse, please. Give me journey in reverse. Thank you. Give me 2. I'll take it. Thanks. Yeah. See, you were indecisive. You didn't know which route to take. All right. So see, journey in reverse. You were indecisive. You put the blindfolds on purpose. You put it on purpose. You know you needed to make a decision. You didn't want to make the decision. So you blindfolded yourself on purpose and you said, oh God, you sent me what I asked for. I said I wanted love. I said I wanted someone to trust. I said I didn't want to be alone. I said I was tired of being hurt. I told you to send me someone good, a good person, someone that I can be with, that I can grow old with. You sent me someone, Lord. But I'm not ready now. I still want to play the field. I still want to mess around. I still want to chase money. I'm still haven't healed my hurt. I still love my ex, even though she screwed me over or you screwed me over. I'm not ready. I do like this person you sent to me. I do have feelings for this person you sent to me, but I have to choose, and I don't want to choose. I don't want to let go of my lifestyle. I don't want to release my ex. I don't want to release the people I'm sleeping with. I don't want to stop chasing money. I don't want to get my life ready to be with this person, and I know I have to let go of things to be with this person. God, can you choose for me? Or can you take this person back and send them back later? This is where you were. This is exactly where you were. Okay, you didn't want to make the decision. You were avoiding the confrontation. You avoided telling this person the truth that I'm not ready. You put this relationship in a stalemate because you were dealing with the inner turmoil because you did not want to make a decision. You kept giving to another situation, a old situation that you knew in your heart of hearts had played out. You knew weren't worthy of your time, your attention. You were giving to other options. You were giving to other people that weren't worthy of your time. Okay, you were giving to people that weren't going to treat you unconditionally, see your value, see your worth, build you. People who eventually were going to end up betraying you, disappointing you, and letting you down. Meanwhile, the person that God sent to you, the person you manifested, the person you wanted, you left them here begging, waiting, wanting for time, for energy, for love. Things that cost you nothing monetarily, just a little bit of appreciation, just a little bit of respect, just a little bit of, hey, I see you. How are you? What can I do for you? You look pretty today. How are you feeling? Are you okay? Do you need shoulders to lean on? Oh, want me to cut your grass? Want me to take your trash out? Would you like to just go take a walk? Just a little bit of validation, just a little bit of admiration, just a little bit of caring. You never gave them. You ignored them. Now, where are we? You're looking for that thing that's gone. You're looking for that missing piece. 2121. You're looking for what's missing. Now you notice something's missing because you failed to balance the scales. This is the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is all about giving and receiving, acts of kindness. You failed to give and receive. You did not balance the scales. Give me something all tied up. Yeah, here. Now you're looking for that long-term vision. You're looking to see if you're going to receive an investment on the situation that you did give to. You're standing, you're waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, and you say, okay, all right, now, Lord, I gave to this other situation over here. I'm getting tired because I've been waiting, I've been waiting, I've been waiting. I want to see my return on what I did give to. And guess what? There's no return. There is no return. You know why there's no return? Because now we have a 7 and we have a 6. That's 13. That's death and transformation, baby. That situation's dead. It's a dead end. Nothing's going to return. It's over. It's an ending. It's time to move on, to go towards a new beginning. You gave. There's no return on your investment because you were giving to a dead relationship, a relationship that died a long time ago. That if you really want to be honest, you knew it was over a long time ago before you went back and said, I'm going to try again. 13. It was a dead end. You gave towards the wrong relationship. And the one you should have given to, you did not. You did not want to make that decision. So while you're waiting and waiting, there will be no return. There's a loss. Okay? There's a loss. So you're waiting for nothing. You're taking a loss here, a financial loss at that, financial or spiritual loss. You know, you're in a predicament, 25, where we say, now you don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of because you invested something and now you have no reward. See, God is telling you, no pot to piss in, no penny throw it out of. I told you what to invest in. You asked me for love, unconditional love, someone you could trust, someone that could be loyal. I sent you someone spiritual. I sent you someone pure. I sent you someone good-hearted, loving, nurturing. What did you do? You betrayed them. You turned your back on them. You mistreated them. So I removed them from your life. This is what you asked, you manifested, I answered your prayer. You didn't change. Another 5. You did not change. So the conflict you're experiencing now, the internal, the external, your conflict you're experiencing now is because of me. Because I'm letting you sit in your karma. I'm allowing you to stew in the consequences of your actions. That's what he's saying to you. You were impulsive. You were reckless with your choices. You acted too impulsively. You didn't think it through. You didn't heed the warning signs. All right? You were very hasty. You lacked direction. You charge off at the first shiny thing, the first opportunity of lust because you were greedy, you were selfish, and you got what you got. You were in your head, you overthought it, you acted too impulsively, you didn't go within, you did not listen to your intuition. So yes, you have karma. All right, you are now the Knight of Swords. Oh gee, what now, spirit guides? What now? Now you're trying to find out who you can collaborate with. Now you're trying to talk to your friends, your family. You're trying to collaborate, maybe even see a therapist, see a tarot reader, trying to get a tarot reading on what do I do? What's the next phase for me? How do I get out of this mess? How do I get my person back? Who was that person? Why am I still longing for this person? Why am I still missing this person? This never happened to me before in the past. I ran through a lot of girls. I ran through a lot of men. It never bothered me. This person stays in my mind morning, noon, and night. What do I need to do? Why am I feeling this way? Why am I in this headspace? And spiritually, well, why do I feel depleted? Why do I have regrets? Why do I have loss? You're talking to someone. You're trying to collaborate with somebody. You're paying someone to get a reading. You're asking somebody for prayer. You're studying your Bible. You're meditating. You're trying to figure out, like, how can we work together? You're paying for readings. That's what you're doing. You're paying even for spell work for some people because you want to know how to get this queen back, how to get this mother, possibly somebody you had a child with, how to get this intuitive, independent, nurturing, abundant, wise woman back into your life, the spiritual being into your life. You're wondering if they're willing to hear what you have to say, accept you back, give you a second chance, okay? This person is now using discernment. This person you've lost that you're yearning for, they're using their discernment. Yes, they may be willing to hear you out should you reach out to send them a message. Yes, may be willing to hear you out should you give them a phone call if you're not blocked, okay? But be guarded. Be warned. They're willing to hear you as long as you come correct. You come with honesty. You come with truth. You don't come in an arrogant way, because the moment you do, this person is ready to chop you off where you stand. They will be sharp with their words. They will not. They have boundaries placed. They have set boundaries. They are not entertaining the foolishness. They see you for what you are. They are using discernment. They are using wisdom. They have clarity now on your games, your manipulation, your tactics. Okay? You broke their heart. When you broke their heart, you broke your own heart because you put them in third party situation because you failed to tell the truth. They are clear what the situation was. They know what you did. There's no illusion here, all right? There was betrayal. You betrayed this person. You know it, they know it. Even the third party knows it at this point, okay? So, yes, they've healed that heart, okay? So that's how they're able to say, I hear you out. But make no mistake about it, they don't need closure from you because closure was never needed from you. Closure was only needed from God when they were willing to accept that God said, no, baby, this relationship is not healthy. This relationship is a no. And they accepted that when they were willing to accept, they healed their emotional pain. Now you're feeling the heartbreak, you're feeling the grief, you're feeling the loss. You need to go and heal, all right, until you can become the emperor, until you can grow, until you can evolve, until you can be a leader. All right, someone who can use their intuition, someone who can take charge. All right, someone who can master discernment, someone who knows when to lead, when to follow, someone who knows how to listen, someone who can lead from the mind as well as the heart, someone who can rule, someone who could be a father figure, someone who could be of authority, someone who's stable, someone who's in alignment, okay? Someone who can assert themselves, their authority in a positive way and not abuse their authority. 3113 when I say that. Give me another. Thank you. Now you want to give and take. Now you want to go to this person and say, I see you. I want to offer an apology. I want to offer you a commitment. Not commitment for marriage, but a commitment to date. Commitment to take you out. A commitment to give equal give and take. And a commitment to say, I'm willing to share myself. Let you in. Not put a barricade around my heart. I'm willing to see that this can go to the next level. I'm willing to put the work in because I am attracted to you. There is a mutual attraction here, okay? I want to balance this relationship. I want to have a partnership with you. I want to see if we can take it to the Six of Cups, to marriage, okay? I want to see that. I want to give us a try because I feel like we belong together. All right, I'm feeling something, and love is not the only thing that I'm feeling. What do you want to do? Can you forgive me? That's what you want to come in and say. What our spirit eyes, because you're going within, you're looking within, and you're looking at your life. You're seeing what happened when you gave to the wrong situation, and you're seeing how you still feel lost and depleted. I fed a wrong situation. I didn't get anything out of it. I don't feel love. I don't feel peace. I don't feel happiness. I feel empty because I'm now realizing that the person that I did have feelings for is no longer in my life, and I've invested in the wrong person. You're realizing that now. Now you're enlightened. Now you're realizing that. So now you want to find the strength to go and find a person or get back the person that you've lost. Now you're gaining focus. Now you want to be brave and say, I'm ready to speak my heart. Now that you're calling on your angels and your ancestors, okay? Now you want to overcome the obstacles and get control over your life. Now, all right? What else, spirit guys? Now that you're dealing with your karma, because 8 suits talk about karma, but the situation is over. And not only is that situation over, but you're finally realizing that you're ready to gain the strength to end the current situation that you're in, because you're now realizing that it's no longer serving you. It took you a while because you have so many pentacles out here. Pentacle means years. You gave to this other situation for years and years and years. Now that only now you're doing the introspection and realizing, you know what? I put too many years into the situation. Too many years I've been unhappy. Too many years I've been stressed. Too many years I haven't had peace. This other person came into my life. They gave this in a short amount of time. The peace, the happiness, the love that I've been waiting for from this other situation for a long time. I betrayed them. I broke their heart. I let them go. I came back, collaborated with this other dead end ass situation, put more, invested back into it, waited, still don't feel love, still don't feel peace, still don't feel happiness. Now, after looking inside, now realizing where my happiness was, now I'm finding the strength to finally end this situation so that I can finally go towards what I really want, my happiness. Now I'm ready to change. Now I'm ready to heal. Now I'm ready to have a rebirth. Find my happiness. Do the work inside that I need to do. Stand up for myself, okay? Stop trying to make everybody happy and do what makes me happy. Now you're standing, waiting, looking, hoping that your person come back, because now you're realizing that they're gone. And you're looking, the person might be at a distance from you. You definitely feel emotionally distanced from that person, but you're planning, you're hoping, you're hoping that when I finish growing, when I finish changing, I'm going to stand here. I'm going to wait. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care, if it takes days, hours, another year. I'm going to wait for my person to come back, and I'm going to be ready, because I'm going to do the work and I'm going to change. And when they come back, I'm going to be ready to give to them. And it's not going to be the same thing it was the last time. I assure them that I will have grown. I will have done the work. Okay? I'm going to end what I need to, because I know that that person is my star. That is my person. They embody everything that I need. They are my hope, my inspiration. I have faith. That's my spiritual guidance. I'm waiting on that miracle. Everything I need, that person has. And I want my person back. I know they will stand by me through difficult times. They help me, keep me grounded. I'm not going to let my star move on without me. I'm ready to move on with them. I'm ready to go and find them. I'm ready to leave everything behind me. All the people I've loved in the past. If I have to leave my family, my friends, my old associates, my old co-workers, old jobs, old neighborhoods, everything I loved. Yes, I had good times with them. Yes, we celebrated. Yes, I enjoyed the moments. I'll take the memories with me, but I will leave them behind to go towards what I love, to go towards my happiness, to go towards my peace, because I want my star. I want my person. I want that happily ever after. What do you want to say? What do you want to say? What do you want to say to your person? You want to say, expect a message from me. I love you. Expect messages of love. I want to express my love to you. I'm thinking of you. That's what you want to say to this person that you're missing. You want to say, have faith. Love is coming. Surprise. I have a surprise for you. It's coming. I've been struck by love. I now know I love you. So expect a message from me saying I love you. I'm sorry. I just felt like I wasn't enough before. Yes, I know I self-sabotaged this relationship. I let my ego, my fear stand in the way. But now I'm feeling frustrated. I'm lacking confidence right now because I'm afraid I lost you for good. I'm afraid I won't get you back because you cut ties from me. You moved on. I'm sorry you didn't receive what you needed from me, but I am growing. I am progressing. I am trying to come towards you. All right. I'm going to cut out the people from my life that don't belong, that's standing in between us. I don't like the separation. I'm separating myself from everything that does not bring any happiness or things that bring negativity to me. I'm stopping the patterns of behavior. Please come out of silent treatment with me. I want to talk to you. I want to say something to you. I'm replaying things in my head over and over again about things we said, things we did, things I said to you that weren't right, things that were out of place, the lies I told, manipulation. I'm replaying the events, the good ones, the bad ones. I was conditioned to think a certain way, but I'm reconditioning myself. I had outdated thinking. I'm replaying messages that maybe you had on my voicemail. I just can't get out of my head. I miss you. Things you said over and over again to me. The last thing you said to me is replaying in my mind, and I can't let it go at all. I was old school. I had old school thinking. It was things that my parents told me, my family did, and it was tradition, the way that I was treated, how my relationships go. But I do want to have a wedding with you, a relationship with you. I do want to take our relationship to a higher level. I do want union with you. I do feel a soul connection to you. I know that what we have is spiritual, is everlasting love. I want to dedicate myself to you. I want to be devoted to you and only you. I I I want to just. I maybe want to give you flowers, offer you a ring. I definitely want to offer you commitment. Please don't leave me. What else? What else? I hid the way I truly feel for you, but I want to tell you now, I was just pretending. I was pretending. I know I gaslighted you. I want to come in. I want to tell my true feelings. I don't want to hide anymore. I was just afraid. I was just afraid of you seeing the true me. Okay? But I want to come in and expose myself now. I want us to be able to adapt. I want us to be able to have a lighthearted conversation. I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to find out more about spirituality, to find out more about you. I'm ready to change. I'm ready to make the changes. I'm ready to let things come out about myself that I hid before. I'm ready for some stability in my life. I'm ready. I'm looking for some security, and I know that you can offer it to me. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to be the person that you want me to be. Okay, this is what this person want to say to you, and what are their true intentions, spirit guides? What is this person's true intention to my collective? What are the true intentions? Hold on, I got some cards turned backwards, so I want to make sure. Alright, spirit guides, what is this person's true intentions? We know they want a higher commitment. That's here. You know, maybe not true intentions, because I know the true intentions. Give me an angel message. Give me an angel message for my collective. Communicate clearly. If this person come towards you, you need to communicate clearly where you stand, what you want, and if you're willing to accept this person back. This person also needs to be able to communicate clearly with you. You both need to communicate clearly. If they come through still withholding, still hiding their true feelings, still pretending, lacking confidence, self-sabotaging, still letting their ego and their fear stand in the way, still with that outdated thinking and not evolving, not showing any growth, then you need to let this go. There's no change. If this person is coming back showing some growth, and you feel like you're willing to give them a chance to see if it can go somewhere, you always have that option. You have that right. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but look for change within this person. But communicate clearly, set your boundaries, know what you want, say what you want, say what you will and won't tolerate, what you can and cannot stand for, and place your boundaries, stand firm on them. Be the Queen of Swords, Be willing to listen, but also speak up. You know your value, you know your worth, okay? And if you communicate clearly, then the situation will improve. It's going to improve one another. As long as you're communicating clearly your boundaries and what you want, what you expect, either they're going to give it to you or they're not. If they're able to meet you where you stand and give you what you're looking for, honestly give you what you're looking for, then things will improve. If they're not and they tell you that, well, hell, things still will improve, because then you leave and you go somewhere else and you get what you're looking for. Okay, so this is my reading for you for today. I hope it resonated with you. Like, share, subscribe if it did, hit the notification bell, and you guys have a great morning. Thank you.